In the hushed backstage of a grand gala, Arthur, a man weathered by time, stands as a solitary figure amid the distant echoes of celebration. His gaze meets his reflection, a silent acknowledgement of a life etched with both triumph and sorrow. The sounds of applause and music from the gala serve as a poignant backdrop, highlighting the contrast between public celebration and private contemplation. In the frenetic backstage of the gala, Arthur grapples with mounting anxiety as his trembling hands adjust his tie. A poignant glance at a framed photo unveils a shared past, a younger Arthur with his brother David, their smiles masking an untold story. As the MC's voice booms ever closer, Arthur is pulled from the depths of memory back to the present, the weight of the impending moment heavy on his shoulders. Bathed in the golden glow of a sunny day, the vibrant college campus pulses with youthful energy. Young Arthur and David, inseparable as ever, share laughter and camaraderie, their faces reflecting boundless dreams and ambitions. Arthur, eyes gleaming with fierce determination, boldly declares, "I'm going to make something of myself, no matter what it takes." David, his eyes holding a gentle caution, softly reminds Arthur, "Just remember to stay true to your values, Arthur. That's what really matters." In a dimly lit, cramped apartment, Arthur toils relentlessly, his face illuminated by the stark glow of a desk lamp. David's face is etched with concern as he observes Arthur, the air thick with unspoken tension. David's voice cuts through the silence, his concerns echoing, "Arthur, you're burning yourself out. This isn't the life we talked about." Arthur retorts, his obsession palpable. "In close, David. So close. Just a little further." David's tone shifts to disappointment. "At what cost, Arthur? You're becoming someone I don't even recognize. You're becoming ruthless, forgetting everything we believed in." Arthur's chilling response pierces the room. "Beliefs don't pay the bills, David. And they certainly don't build empires. You worry about your path, and I'll worry about mine." In the sterile expanse of the boardroom, Arthur, now a titan of industry, commands the polished table, his presence radiating an ominous calm. A controversial decree shatters the tense quiet, promising prosperity for some while casting a shadow of ruin over others. Amidst the palpable tension, a lone voice dares to question the morality of the path they tread, echoing the doubts that linger in the air. With cold certainty, Arthur dismisses ethical considerations, declaring, "Ethics don't pay the bills." He solidifies his stance with a cold, pragmatic assertion. "The bottom line does. This is business." In a sun-drenched park, Arthur sits detached on a bench, his attention ensnared by his phone, while young Michael stands before him, brimming with innocent eagerness. Michael tugs at Arthur's sleeve, a silent, desperate plea for connection lost in the digital void. Arthur offers a fleeting, distracted smile, his gaze forever tethered to the glowing screen. As the chasm of emotional distance widens, the gap between them widens, a silent testament to Arthur's emotional absence and the fading echoes of a bond strained by neglect. In his opulent office, Arthur stands silhouetted against the vast, twinkling city skyline, lost in a labyrinth of thought. The piercing ring of the phone shatters the silence, jolting Arthur back to a reality he seems reluctant to face. News of David's grave illness hangs heavy in the air, yet Arthur's response is laced with denial and cold detachment. With a chilling declaration of urgent business, Arthur chooses distance over presence, his words echoing in the silent office. The city lights cast a mocking glow in his eyes as Arthur hangs up, the skyline a constant reminder of his hollow excuse. Confined to a sterile hospital room, David lies frail, his gaze drifting through the window, lost in wistful memories. His longing eyes reflect a profound solitude as the narrator laments, "Arthur never comes to visit." Bathed in the soft glow of daylight, the room amplifies the stark reality of David's loneliness. In the hushed backstage of the gala, Arthur clutches a framed photo of shared memories as the echoes of thunderous applause fill the air. A solitary tear traces a path down Arthur's weathered cheek, a silent testament to unspoken emotions and bittersweet memories. Arthur closes his eyes, surrendering to a flood of poignant reflections as the outside world fades into a distant hum. On the gala stage, bathed in a golden spotlight, Arthur steps into the limelight as the crowd erupts in applause. Though he smiles and waves, a profound emptiness flickers in Arthur's eyes, masked by the dazzling spectacle. Bathed in the spotlight's glow, Arthur stands at the podium, his acceptance speech trembling with unspoken emotions. In a voice echoing with heartfelt gratitude, Arthur expresses his thanks to those who guided him, yet shadows of regret linger in his eyes. His voice cracks, revealing the overwhelming weight of emotion as he stammers. It's hard to put into words how much this means to me. The weight of unspoken regrets bears down on Arthur, as the audience witnesses his silent battle with inner turmoil. On the gala stage, Arthur's gaze sweeps across a sea of faces, each a blur of anticipation and expectation. Amidst the crowd, Arthur's eyes lock onto Michael, his son, whose expression is an unfathomable enigma. In a moment of profound realization, Arthur understands the chasm of unspoken words and untold stories that separates him from his own son. The revelation hits Arthur. He understands how little he truly knows Michael. On the grand gala stage, Arthur stands frozen at the podium, his prepared speech trembling in his grasp as he gazes upon the expectant crowd. In a moment of stark realization, Arthur's carefully constructed facade crumbles as he drops his speech to the floor, the sound echoing in the sudden silence. Arthur confesses, I can't do this. Not like this. His voice raw with emotion as he abandons his prepared charade. With heartfelt remorse, Arthur admits, I made mistakes. Terrible mistakes, his words hanging in the air, heavy with regret and self-awareness. His voice thick with emotion, Arthur whispers, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I am truly sorry, seeking forgiveness for the pain he has caused. In the hushed stillness of the gala stage, Arthur's raw vulnerability captivates the audience, stirring a wave of profound emotion. Tears stream down the faces of some audience members, reflecting the deep resonance of Arthur's words. Michael, witnessing his father's emotional exposure, experiences a seismic shift in understanding and empathy. On the gala stage, Arthur's final words resonate, his voice trembling with the weight of expectation as his gaze sweeps across the silent crowd. A storm of silence engulfs the hall, heavy with anticipation as Arthur's eyes search through the crowd, revealing a blend of hope and trepidation. The air thickens with unspoken expectations as Arthur retreats from the podium, his every move magnified in the suffocating silence. After a moment of gripping silence, Michael's courage ignites a spark of empathy. A wave of compassion sweeps through the gala as the audience rises in unison, their applause echoing respect. The hall resonates with heartfelt applause, a symphony of understanding and support. Arthur, his face flushed with raw emotion, retreats backstage, the lingering scent of hairspray heavy in the air. In a moment thick with unspoken tension, Michael approaches Arthur, his tentative smile masking a sea of uncertainty. Michael searches Arthur, his eyes reflecting a mixture of hope and trepidation. Amidst the lively chaos of the galas backstage, Michael approaches Arthur, his expression a beacon of sincerity. Lost in the afterglow of his impactful speech, Arthur stands isolated, his thoughts swirling in the wake of the evening's revelations. With heartfelt candor, Michael confesses, Arthur, your speech, it really moved me. I'd like to get to know you better. Overwhelmed by Michael's unexpected words, Arthur's eyes light up with a hopeful glimmer as he whispers, Really? I don't know what to say. Amidst the dazzling chaos of the galas backstage, Arthur and Michael embrace, bridging years of silence with a single, profound gesture. In the heart of their embrace, unspoken words echo louder than any applause, hinting at a fragile hope for reconciliation. As they hold each other, the possibility of a new beginning dawns, casting a gentle light on the shadows of their shared past. Under the cloak of night, Arthur and Michael embark on a tranquil stroll through the city's hushed streets. Their laughter echoes softly, weaving tales of shared moments and unspoken bonds. In the heart of the city, stories unfold, connecting two souls in the quiet of the night. Amidst the vibrant chaos of the city street, Arthur is haunted by a profound sense of remorse as he speaks of David. Arthur's face, a canvas of regret, reflects the weight of unspoken words and missed opportunities. In a moment of painful honesty, Arthur confesses, I wish I had been a better brother, a better father. Amid the city's relentless pulse, Michael extends a comforting presence, his words a balm to a weary soul. In a moment of quiet resolve, Michael softly asserts, it's never too late to make amends and build new relationships. Amidst the dazzling city lights, Arthur and Michael halt at a corner, their destinies about to intertwine. In a moment suspended in time, their eyes lock, weaving an unspoken bond of understanding and shared purpose. The city's heartbeat fades into a hushed backdrop as their connection deepens, sealing their fates together. On a bustling city street, Arthur's face is etched with relief and profound gratitude. A silent pact forming between him and Michael. In a gesture of heartfelt reconciliation, Arthur clasps Michael's shoulder, a nonverbal exchange of forgiveness and renewed hope amidst the urban cacophony. With genuine emotion, Arthur expresses, "Thank you, Michael, for forgiving me and giving me a second chance." Michael responds with tender emotion, "I'm just grateful to have my father back," completing their circle of forgiveness and love. Under the veil of night, Arthur and Michael embark on a journey of reconciliation, their figures swallowed by the sprawling city. As they fade into the urban obscurity, their shared path symbolizes a newfound hope emerging from the darkness.